everyone for being here this afternoon. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it to respect your time. Can we have some norms before we talk about this particular student that's going to need some accommodation for attending outdoor ed once we get back from October break?
Some norms. I think it'll be important for us to presume positive intent when discussing this student and creating a plan that will help him to succeed.
And I would suggest that we've already begun the meeting and we began on time, that we also end on time as well.
Right. And, I think we do need to keep an open mind because we are talking about a student who is an exceptional learner, and not be defensive in any of our suggestions of things, accommodations, and modifications we're going to make for outdoor ed for him.
And I would also suggest any clarifying questions too, especially if they're questions about
Confusing,
confusing about what's upcoming.
So I'm taking notes. I just want to make sure that this is what we said. Presume positive intent, begin and end on time, keep an open mind, and ask clarifying questions. Is that what
Yeah,
we said?
I think so. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Can I have someone take time as well, just so we can start and end on time?
Yep, I can do that.
Excellent. Thank you, and thank you, Jen, for taking notes. So Ms. Pratt, what do we need to know about the students so they can have a successful week?
So we already have a BIP in place with targeted behaviors for the student, and we're going to talk about, they're the most severe behaviors. We haven't had any incidences in the last 6-7 weeks of school, which is great because prior to this semester we were having at least 1 to 2 incidences of disrobing during the month, loud vocalizations that are disruptive, some off-task behaviors. So I just want to prepare a cheat sheet of de-escalating activities and strategies that you can implement. So I'm going to put together kind of like a care package where you'll have some visual lanyards to support when you're giving verbal directions. For children with autism, it's really good to present in multiple modalities. So they're getting it auditorily, they're getting it visual, and then you can also use physical prompting to kind of illustrate your point. I want to send some reinforcers. So if you have an identified behavior, something that you want him to do or task, then you can reinforce it by rewarding him, and he's very amenable to that, and it's very effective.
What's the strategy that you've used that's been successful to redirect the student to get their attention?
He's been taught to get attention. Usually we use a gestural or a physical, just proximity.
Okay.
Now he'll have a one-on-one for 12 hours a day.
Excellent.
So that will help, but that one-on-one will have to have scheduled breaks per their contract.
Okay.
So they'll have to verbally work out with the outdoor ed staff as to when they want to take those breaks, because this particular student has had previous elopements, meaning he will leave the assigned area.
Okay.
And we don't want to have that
And
happen.
I think at outdoor ed that will be something that probably the whole outdoor ed staff needs to know. Is
Yes.
that appropriate?
Yeah.
Because he'll be in multiple locations.
Absolutely, yeah.
Including the beach and
Yeah.
off-site places where there'll be various cabin leaders and other types of.
Right.
Yeah.
I know they have experience dealing with students with autism in the past, so
Yeah.
I'll definitely make sure that they are aware, but they're generally very, very supportive, and they generally make it a very successful week
Yeah,
for everyone.
and I'm gonna provide you guys with an unlimited amount of tools,
Excellent.
to help you guys facilitate this. And
Thank
my
you.
suggestion would be just to have a little meet before, and say, okay, these are the things that we need to have in place. These are the potential behaviors we could experience, and this is what Ms. Pratt has found over the last year and a half that work effectively for the student, and these are exit strategies. So there'll be emergency contact numbers. If I need to be contacted during the school hours, you can call me, because I'm very good, because we want to foster a level of independence in this student.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we don't want to just go, oh, we have a behavior, let's send him home.